So welcome, this is episode 2 of a new series. I'm the Festival Mole and I have been reviewing festivals this summer. We started with Creamfields and next on the agenda was All Points East, which took place over at Victoria Park, which is about 10-minute walk that way. I could actually hear the music from my terrace. It was lovely. It took place over the bank holiday weekend. I was there on the Monday, and without further ado, let's go to myself at All Points East about 5 days ago.
So here I am, it's Monday, and it's this time we're doing All Points East. All Points East here in East London. There's about 80,000 people here come over the weekend. We had Field Day take over on the Saturday, and today we've had Foals, Bombay Bicycle Club, Caribou, Jade Bird, and many, many more. And as people funnel out, I'm here to give you the review and to tell you what's what on Monday. But it's kind of your typical London festival, taking over a big park, a nice atmosphere, lots of funky shirts, including my own. And it's a very indie atmosphere. I describe it as a mostly indie festival. There are 6 stages here at All Points East. A kind of circus stage, which is just behind me there. Just see the top of it. We have the 6-something stage, that's where the kind of DJs play. We've got 2 main stages over there, and over here is the East stage. And there's a slightly different feel to a festival like this that takes over London Park. Obviously no camping, so people are just here for the day. So it's slightly gentler, slightly nicer, more family friendly. That's the kind of vibes.
So as I briefly mentioned there, the lineup was actually very good at All Points East this year. It covered the whole 4 days of the bank holiday weekend, Friday to Monday. On Friday you had the likes of London Grammar, Jamie XX, Georgia Smith, Laurel Kana, Muramasa. That was a fantastic lineup for a Friday. On Saturday you had the likes of Kano. Field Day took over on the Sunday, which meant there was a full plethora of electronic music headlined by Bicep, which was a fantastic get. They were fantastic at Creamfields. I'm sure they were equally as good at All Points East. And then they topped it off with a fantastic lineup on the Monday. We had the likes of Caribou, Bombay Bicycle Club, Gang of Youths, Arlo Parks, and finishing it off on the last set of the whole weekend was Foals. They did an hour-and-a-half set, played all their tunes. It was very, very good. The lineup, it has to be said, did deliver. For a London festival that takes over one of the parks, you see a lot of them over the summers in London. The lineup did deliver. If I'm going to rate that out of 5, I'm going to give that a 3.5 out of 5. It was very, very good. And there's something very easy about a London festival that takes over one of the parks. You turn up, you're normally with a big group of friends because you're in London. It's very relaxed, it's very happy, there's funky shirts, everyone's in a great mood. In fact, I went to Creamfields for 4 days and I probably spoke to more strangers and more other groups at All Points East on the final Monday than I did during the whole of those 4 days at Creamfields. You just find yourself chatting to any old random geezer down the road. It's in East London, so everyone's friendly. It's actually my home, so there's a real nice feel-good nature of the festival that actually gives you that kind of almost camping-like festival feel, even though it's just in a field in London. As with London festivals, there is very high security. It's something that just comes with a London festival. So you will be searched upon entry, there will be dogs. So just for your information, those are the kind of vibes that you get with a London festival. But in terms of practicality, it is very easy. If you can't be asked with all the faff and obviously the camping and the mess that comes with a lot of festivals in Britain, a nice London festival like All Points East really is probably as good as you're going to get. I give it a 4 out of 5 in terms of practicality, and it is a real feel-good feeling at All Points East. So in terms of that lovely magical festival fairy tale feeling we get, you know what, All Points East, for what it is, actually delivers really well on that aspect. because you're never going to quite feel that real fairy tale feeling when it's just, you know, in a park in London, especially when it's 10 minutes down the road from me. But there was a real nice atmosphere. There was babies, there was families, but there was also a great selection of food and drink. There was a real feel-good atmosphere about the place. So in terms of that magic feeling, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Now, I've seen afterwards some headlines written about All Points East saying that that some of the sound quality wasn't good during the Foals performance. I mean, when they were written, it kind of like, it did ring some bells. The sound quality could have been better. So, you know, that is something that I guess London festivals need to be careful of. I personally didn't notice it as a major problem. I could still hear the music. I still had a great time. But it is something that's been written about All Points East, and probably is something they need to improve for next year. So I think that's about all I can say about All Points East. I had a great day out on the Monday. I was a bit tired after 4 days of Creamfields and my legs were dying, but it delivered. There was some great music, there was a great party, kind of almost carnival-like type atmosphere, good food too, and the 10-minute walk home also was golden. So thank you for watching. My next review will be on a trance festival that's taking place this weekend, and then Park Life in 2 weeks. I'll see you then. Over and out.